Welcome to the Convo Podcast, hosted by D.Bail, powered by GrustleMedia.com.
On this edition of the Convo Podcast, we have a music industry vet, an advocate for women in business, a negotiator and facilitator, Lawrence Ben Miles, also known as VIP Ben. Lawrence Miles has worked with various record labels such as Motown, Atlantic, and others as a promoter. He also was featured in many music videos and was known for his stellar choreography and modern dance. He currently works with the New York Women's Chamber of Commerce and is a connector for many women in business, introducing them to fellow entrepreneurs for business and networking opportunities. We got a chance to chop it up about his stellar career thus far and new projects he's focused on. Let's welcome VIP Ben to the Convo. Good morning, VIP Ben. Welcome to the Convo. How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. Good morning. I'm blessed. Everything is all right.
Everything is all right, man. Hey, I know it's a Sunday, and folks got things to do on the weekends, man. But I wanted to have you on this podcast, man. Highly influential, highly respected gentleman from Harlem, New York. Were you born in Harlem?
Yes, born in Harlem, born and raised in Harlem, 124th Street, definitely.
That's what's up, man. And you're doing a lot for the community. And one of the main points of the Convo Podcast, man, is just to try to put a spotlight on folks that I feel, after close to 20 years of working in entertainment, that people that are on the come up, people that are already somewhat established, and people that are looking to get established. I want to have the guests on the Convo that those people listening can look up to, aspire to be, and even connect with if it makes any sense. I've known you for a number of years now, and you go by the name of the Mayor of Harlem, aka the Woman's Advocate, aka the Negotiator, but I know you as VIP Ben. VIP Ben because
the aliases.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever I go in New York City, whatever place is popping and rocking and shaking, when I end up in that building for whatever reason, whether it's through the radio station, whether it's through, Grustle Media, for years, I always run into Lawrence Ben Miles, aka VIP Ben. And that's why he's VIP Ben, because he's everywhere very important people need to be.
Yes, sir. Try to make things happen.
Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do. We know that you are the outreach man for the New York Women's Chamber of Commerce in Harlem, but I want to give people sort of an idea and a start of where you started off your career working in the music industry. Where did that passion come from, and how did you get your foot in the door?
Okay. Well, I started, with a number of different things. I mean, first from just dancing.
Right.
Doing a lot of events, then later on doing, in the rap area, and then later on I would move on to start doing video works with Ralph McDaniel's Video Music Box.
Yes.
Started putting me in a lot of different videos, and one thing led to another. The next thing I was doing different promotion and marketing with other record labels. So, one area led to another area, and also Ralph McDaniel's, and Maria Davis.
Legendary.
Vincent Herbert I started with. Yes. So those are good people right there. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Vincent Herbert was my first record label I started working with on the promotion area.
For those that are listening, when VIP Ben is talking about some of the videos that he's been featured in, let me just give you an idea. We have Just a Friend by Markie. We have Keep Rising to the Top, Dougie Fresh classic. And then even on the R&B side, you was rocking with Guy with Groove Me, Baby, Tonight.
Yeah, that's a group.
Yeah, man. So
a lot of them, definitely a lot of work.
Yeah, man. And you're really a trained dancer too, man. A lot of people don't know. I think it was at the 30th anniversary for Video Music Box where I saw you literally breakdancing, man. I was like, oh snap.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I took up a lot of different things, modern dance stuff, like that. Definitely a long time ago.
Right.
So now I just it's just all still instilled in you. So definitely, dance is definitely, gotta love that dance, the industry itself.
Right. And then from working with the labels and doing various videos, I mean, you ended up also
Right.
doing extra work and films as well, man. Like, what would you say was like some of the main differences of working, on the music side and then going to the film side? I mean, New Jack City, Malcolm X, Above the Rim, those are all
Yeah,
classic
yeah,
films, man. Like everybody has seen those
yeah.
films.
I was able to get in there. Of course, I never did. I always stayed non-SAG, so I could just float around and do whatever.
Right.
But those were definitely, yeah, it was definitely the only difference maybe with the videos is videos and movies. I mean, of course, always different. Somewhere around the same time difference though, because you're always doing different takes and cuts.
Right.
So otherwise, the movie, it's all kind of the same actually as a video.
Okay.
But it's definitely good experience, definitely just to get your feet in those type of things as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And meet a lot of people, and of course a lot of people when they come up, in the beginning and when everybody was just, doing things and making their name out there.
Right.
So yeah, it was definitely a good time.
Now, what would you say is like the key attribute that you possess that had people gravitate to you to say, "Hey, Ben, I want to put you in this video," or you working with the late great Aaliyah. Like, what do you think you had inside of you that made people say, "Yo, I want to work with this gentleman"?
Well, I guess with me is more so. I would say, I guess the personality wise,
Okay.
definitely have to relate. Be able to relate to a lot of people, and for them to be able to relate to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely want to have a good personality.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're unapproachable, and they don't want to really come to you, which I understand. So definitely had the network, and I'm definitely good with the network and getting out there and meeting everybody and talking to them, just relating to them.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
definitely, that's a quality. Definitely, you got to be approachable and a good attitude, positive attitude, and no negative, and that's good vibes. Definitely.
My father used to always say, "You catch more bees with honey than vinegar."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, you do. That's right. They'll
Yeah.
notice. They'll feel your energy. If they get a bad energy, I'm sure they won't. They won't. You won't be as approachable. I mean, people. There's still some big people out there with bad energy, but everybody has their own way. So you just gotta stay in your form. If that's your approach, then you gotta stay like that. That works for you. If that's how you are, then you gotta stay. Gotta stay positive and try to help other people as well.
Good point.
Yeah, that's what I just follow that.
Yeah. There you go. Working with young people, it always comes back in a good way.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
With people listening to this, I want them to say, "Wow, okay." You kind of get an idea of some of the tools that it takes to be successful, because sometimes people they don't know. They know they want to get to a certain place, but they're like, I'm not really sure how to get to that place. And then, dealing with this industry, from the outside looking in, people might think that negativity gets you further along, and it really doesn't. You know what I mean? Just based on what you see sometimes, especially the young people. I mean, I work with young people as well, and a lot of times they see the ratchetness, they see the negative behavior, and they kind of think that's a springboard. But I tell people, all that will do will give you 15 minutes. It'll give you 15 minutes of fame, and then you'll be pushed out. But me, yourself, we've been in the business for so long because we ride on a positive reputation, and that positivity will last longer. The negative negative energy might get you that attention right away, boom. But then when people are done with you, that's it.
They just saw you acting up for a little bit, and now they don't want to see you anymore. They don't want to be around you anymore because the aura is too bad. So if you stay positive, then you can always look at Dougie Fresh. That's why he works. That's why they book him for a lot of events, because his attitude is positive.
Good point.
As opposed to some other rap artists that may not have a good attitude as well as him. So he can he can perform at different venues and various all across because he'll be accepted in those areas, and they know he's coming with a positive mission, and he's gonna just keep people happy, get them up and keep them happy. So that's what I think. Definitely.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the New York Women's Chamber of Commerce, you started there in 2008, right? So you're looking at 10 years.
Yes, sir. That's right, exactly.
Congratulations on that milestone.
2008. I'm working hard.
I know I always see you working hard, and you promote a number of talented, business-minded women that are, coming into their own entrepreneur style, which is a beautiful thing. What would you say is the most fulfilling part of your job, and how were you initially drawn into that field to work with women in business?
Let's see. Well, I had been doing, like I said, a lot of other areas, music, promotion, and someone had connected me with the chamber. I went in to do just some help, small help on promotion, and they wound up just wanting me to stay. So then it just wound up keeping with them and just doing a lot of promotion and marketing area. As for the chamber, more outreach. That's basically what I do. You reach the people, let people know that there is an organization out here that can help you. Because a lot of people, the chamber had been already there in 2002, but a lot of people didn't know it was there. And if they did know it was there, they didn't know what they offered. They just knew different chambers of commerce. They knew, and some of them may not know that existed because there's many different ones.
Right.
So I tried to bring that to them to let them know, look, there's a women's chamber of commerce, advocate for women and minority-owned businesses.
So
we definitely.
A woman has a business. Like, what are some of the qualifications for somebody to be able to come and gain some type of assistance or just get information on how the Women's Chamber of Commerce can help?
Well, depending on what help they need, we basically help with licensing. We help them get an LLC or whatever license they need for their business. We help them with their certification. They can get certified to do business in the city or state. We also help them with the EIN numbers, the vendors info, business development. We do a lot of workshops, for women and minority-owned businesses, men as well. Just helping them in pretty much a one-stop shop. So we do a lot of workshops. They can come and definitely learn a lot of things from these programs, and they're all free too.
They're all free.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Every now and then there may be $5, $10 something here for supplies, but otherwise it's basically free, for our members.
Right.
And we have, like I said, we have MWBD workshops. That's the minority women in business. So they get to learn, about getting certified and how you can get your business online. Whichever way, the route you are looking to do. If you're looking to get space, storefronts, all those areas. And like I said, there's so much out there. Everybody doesn't know that what's accessible. So we usually, when they call us, we give them a rundown of what we have, and they just figure out the plan. Even if they're in the growing stages, then they can always come back, put together, get the business plan together, and we can help them.
Right. So you work with people at all stages, whether they're at the beginning or they've been in business for a couple years and looking for extra tools to increase productivity. Okay. Wow, that's cool, man.
Startup and existing, definitely. It's all across New York City.
All 5 boroughs.
Yes.
Okay. Well, ladies out there listening, that's what it is. That's some great information, and I'll try to at least have an email on the site, where people can reach out to you if that's okay with you.
That's no problem, for sure.
What current projects and people? Because I know you said you want to come back and revisit the Convo and bring some of your business partners and clients on. What projects and people are you currently working with right now?
There's a few things that's going to be coming up. We're actually doing some things with our Department of Small Business Services. We're doing some Chamber on the Go, which is basically we go around to the businesses and we get all the information of what help they need and what which connection we're gonna put them in so we can help them with all the business needs. So that's what we're doing now. There's going to be some other things to promote her, which is basically going to be promoting each different women entrepreneurs, one-on-one. So we're going to be doing a lot of that. We have a vision board event on Friday for the ladies to come to.
Okay, so that's going to be a weekly thing?
Well, that one is going to be maybe once to twice a month, something like that. And that's
okay.
We also, we're doing, and then, like I said, we're doing the workshops. It's basically all those workshops that we're working with, like tax workshops, just a little bit of everything all across the board. All of the essentials they're going to need in the business area.
Wow.
So there's always, a lot of things going on as far as that. We're just putting together a whole new calendar, so there'll be a lot of business breakfasts. We just did a business breakfast the other morning, Thursday, with one of the former council members, Inez Dickens. Who's in Albany now. But we're just trying to work with a lot, and like I said, and still doing a lot of other great things. I have my other partner, Kwana, YQ Dreams, working with her and a lot of things that she's doing. I hosted a lot of things out in Jersey, a lot of positive events for autism. Positive, definitely. So look for that, definitely. A lot of things coming from her, YQ Dreams. So
now, is she just specifically working with autism, or is it other?
No, that was just, what it basically is going to be each time we just do something. It's usually, like when she puts something together, it's usually something positive. It has to come to her in a vision of positive. So, one time we did, I think we did for breast cancer. The other time, autism. It's just going to be different missions each time.
Good.
And she usually gives back. We did a dolls event, collected dolls for a lot of young girls, collected hundreds of dolls, and she went around and gave those out around Christmas time. So definitely all positive.
Very cool, man.
Yes, we got a lot of work to do. We're just trying to work hard. New year, keep doing great things.
New year, new grind, and I'll make sure that I have the website information there, and as we mentioned before, your email there. I really appreciate your time today, man. I mean, like I said, you're somebody that is in the know in the New York City area. You're always at the most important places, and one of the things that I always talk about is a lot of times. Well, there's a quote, and I don't know exactly where it comes from, but it says, "People perish from a lack of knowledge." So there are these non-for-profits, there are these different companies, there are these people that exist in our world that can be very beneficial to you, but sometimes you just don't have the information. So if you don't know, you don't grow.
Exactly.
It's that kind of thing. So
that's right. There you go.
To all the listeners,
there's so much out there. People just don't. You just don't know it. If I wasn't around or dealing with it, I would probably have to study it myself.
Right.
If I didn't know the chamber existed, if I wasn't working them, that's why there's so much out there, especially if you look at there's so much there's a lot of free things people can get involved in, before they go and pay a lot of money to certain places. Then they're not happy. There's so much they can check and see what's out there first, what's available to them.
Right. Definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lawrence Ben Miles, a.k.a. VIP Ben, our latest guest here on the Convo Podcast. We got so much more coming for you guys, and I definitely appreciate you listening. Please share, okay? www.grustlemedia.com/the Convo Podcast. I'm your host, D.Bail, and it's been a pleasure. Take care.